They are just so lovely. So can we please have a big round of applause for the Beaches? Louder!
Aw.
That was really funny.
Okay, so I
Hello.
promise I'm not texting. I'm just looking at notes to make sure I'm a good interviewer.
We're so obsessed with you.
Yeah.
That's
love Justin so
That's the
much.
correct response.
so
Thank you. Thank you. I think so. Just so you guys know, we have written together. We're friends. So you're gonna see a very intimate conversation, but just accidentally an audience. But the first question will be a little bit more I already know this, but just in case people don't, there's such a long history, and since you're all 12, it's even more surprising how long the history is. So for anyone who might be watching on the stream or here who might not know how this band started, may I be so bold as to just start with the most basic question?
You may.
Do you want to give the bio, or I mean, I'll do it. Okay.
You got it.
Kylie and I are sisters, so we've been playing together since we were really little. We met Eliza in grade school, and
Grade
she joined in middle school. We started a band called Done with Dolls. My dad named the band.
He was very involved.
Yeah, really brutal. And we were lucky enough to be able to get on the Canadian Disney Channel called the Family Channel, for any Canadians in the audience. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's shutting down. It's
Yeah.
so sad.
It's the last
R.I.P.
year.
Yeah.
R.I.P. And then when we started high school, we wanted to write our own stuff. And around that time, Leandra joined. And we've basically just been, working at this for 10 years. Consistently putting out music, touring, trying our best. And then a couple of years ago, I got my heart broken pretty brutally, and we got dropped from our label. And
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a good Both labels, two of them.
Two labels.
I was dropped from 4 record deals.
Oh my God.
So
And look at you now.
wish.
Look at me now. And look at you now.
And through that experience, we just sort of threw all of our threw everything against threw the spaghetti at the
wall.
Wow.
You know what she's trying to say.
I was looking for a good
Anyone who's Italian?
euphemism.
You got
Wow, brain dead.
You got there.
We basically just decided to sort of say fuck it, and let's just write a record that's really important to us that we would listen to, and who cares, let's just make something that makes us really happy and that's super cathartic. And that's where we got our first hit, which was Crazy.
Yes.
And
Good job, Jordan.
thanks.
She got there.
I got there. Wow. And then yeah, after that we got the pleasure of sort of getting to work with new people, including you, and we've just now we're here.
But we actually did work with you.
A
when
million
we were
years
signed
ago.
to our first record
right.
deal.
When we were 14 or something, we worked with
still
Justin.
Think about that song actually.
Like
What was it called?
8 years ago.
Run to the. You better run, run to the ceiling. I don't think it made any sense.
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you
Crazy.
at all. But it's no offense.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, you do this every
You write
day.
a couple more songs than we do.
You're
Yeah.
telling me you
I
don't
write-
remember every song you write?
I write about 8 songs a week. So there's not. My apologies.
No, it's okay.
It's no.
We'll send you the demo. I think I
Thank-
still have
We'll,
it.
we'll refresh you.
Thank you. So when I came to Toronto to write with y'all, you go to a bar and people ask, "Oh, I can tell you're not from here because I look a little too fierce." And
Yes. Oh no.
and okay, well, you're going there.
Oh, sorry.
I wasn't going there. I know
Continue,
where you're
continue.
And you say, "What are you doing here? You clearly don't live here." And it's like, "Oh, I make music, blah, blah, blah." And then anytime, because obviously all of us cool kids in Los Angeles know this band. But what I didn't realize is that everyone in Toronto knows this band. So I'm like, "Oh, I'm just working with this really cool band like the Beaches," and they would just die. they were fans, they were former lovers. You know, there was a lot happening.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to know is like, how cool does that feel to be so loved and respected in your hometown? Like, what does that make you feel like?
It's all we could ever want, really. Toronto's, of course, always been so special to us and so close to our hearts, and to just have that impact on the city and to make the city proud is like, it's all we could ever want. And yeah, I mean, it'll always have such a special place in our hearts, for sure.
Yeah, and it's always had a really booming like music scene. Like bands like Metric, like Tokyo Police Club, Scott Pilgrim versus the World is based in Toronto. Like it's had a really impactful scene, and it's to now be included in a part of that really is like such a wonderful thing for us, because we've just been such fans of it growing up.
Yeah, and I mean, you obviously know this, but a lot of the songs that you write, the stories are informed by like where you live and where you know you go out drinking with your friends or where you go on dates, and that's always been Toronto for us. So it's really nourished our art for so many years, and it feels very cool to be nourished in return. Yeah.
Aww.
That is such a nourished in return.
Nourished in return. I don't know if I like that either.
I could use some nourishment in return, for sure.
God.
Speaking of lesbian of the year.
Yes. Woo!
Please vote for me next year as well.
I love how, like, you know, in Miss Universe, it's like you get it 1 year and the end is like every year.
I want it every year. I want it every year. That's very lesbian of me. I want it every fucking year.
Yeah.
I was going to wait to talk about or ask about lesbian of the year later, but the nourishment just brought me there.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
It's a very supportive community.
Yes,
you know?
absolutely.
So let's just fucking go there. In lesbian of the year, there is a shout out to a Tegan that I'm assuming is the Tegan that we're all thinking of.
Tegan Quinn.
Yep. Of Tegan
and Sarah.
fame. Yep. And can you share that, how that ended up in the song? Can you give us a little insight to that moment?
Yeah, when we were on tour a couple years ago and I had just kind of come out, like maybe a year or two before that, I was reading Tegan and Sarah's book, High School, based on their younger lives living in Calgary in Canada, and discovering that they were queer and everything they were going through. And I was just really resonating with that book, and I would like cry in my bunk on tour reading this, being like, I'm feeling this now, but I'm like 27. I'm kind of so embarrassed and ashamed that I'm feeling this now. And I feel like I didn't really have anyone to talk to about that, like coming out as an elder lesbian. The way you said that.
Stop.
But no, it was such an important read to me. And then I just I really dove into all the records, and I felt they're just like so important in the community. And we are here, I feel like, because they were there first. So when we finally met them at a festival, I went up to Tegan and I was like, I loved your book. I'm such a big fan. You've really helped me through finding my queerness, and I feel just so like ashamed of myself, and like I feel sad for younger me who didn't know herself in high school. And Tegan was like, you're never late, you're always on time. Oh. So I think that's just like about everyone's journey. It's like everyone's on their own journey, and you'll get there when you get there, and that is so okay. Yeah. And yeah, you just have to learn to accept that. So yeah, I thought we'd put a little ode to Tegan in the song.
I think it's
beautiful.
so beautiful.
Damn.
Go ahead, what are you going to say?
I'm going to cry.
If you don't mind, it's kind of personal, but I came out in 1994.
The year I was born.
That's literally true. You guys think I'm joking. I came out the year she was born.
You came out so I could come out. Thank you very much.
Justin walked so Leandra could run.
And a lot of times people will be like, oh, that's so brave. You grew up in the Midwest, in Chicago, very similar climate to Toronto. I mean, weather-wise, literally. But I just, for me, I was on time. I couldn't tell you why I came out so early. So you can tell me to fuck off with this question. But for you, why do you think it took you so long to find yourself?
I know. I grew up with everyone either like bullying me or making fun of me and calling me a lesbian. And so I think it was just like so shoved down and so like that could not be me. Everyone's making fun of me for it. Like from my own brother to like my friends to like just kids at our art school where I thought I would be accepted. So I kind of didn't, obviously looking back, I'm like, obviously it was there. Like I had a dream about Hermione when I was like 7. Just didn't tell anybody.
Don't tell J.K. Rowling.
I did not tell anybody. she would write Hermione off. She's dead.
I've never heard of this Hermione.
Yeah. So I think I shoved it down, and I grew up going to Catholic school, classic, and I was just the tomboy, and I don't know.
And now look at you. Lesbian of the year.
Lesbian of the year.
3 years in a row. 2 years in a row.
Soon to be 3.
Soon to be 3.
As a fellow not lesbian, as a fellow music geek, I feel like so rarely do I get asked about my musicianship because I'm queer, and I know that many straight girls in my life don't get asked about their musicianship as well. So I'd like to take a long fucking time and talk about their musicianship.
Wow.
So
I love this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got the gay shit out of the way. Oh, wait. This is the perfect time.
yes.
Jimmy just brought us cocktails. Thank you, Jimmy.
Oh, thanks, Jimmy.
Okay, so while we open the cocktails.
It's a box of cocktails.
Oh, wait. Who wanted margarita?
Who wants a
I'll
margarita?
take one, sorry.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh, this is a big boy.
Oh.
This looks
What
dangerous.
This is good. This
Strawberry
is good.
guava.
See, I used to be in a rock band, so I know how this goes.
You do.
I know how this goes. Okay, so for
You
your
understand.
musicianship,
Thank you.
for me, my like big musicianship awakening was here. Do we need one more? Pass it down.
Lesbian of the year?
Was seeing Paula Cole, who, if you don't know who that is, look it up. She's an unbelievable musician. Where Have All the Cowboys Gone? The Dawson's Creek theme song. Unbelievable musician. Piano, everything. And I was like, oh, fuck, I have to do that. So for each of you, let's go down the line, if you don't mind. And what was the song, the performer, the show that you saw that made you go, oh, fuck, I have to make music?
I remember I was gifted by my cousins when I was like 11, so like super formative. I was gifted, to bring up Tegan and Sarah again, their album So Jealous, and I played that on repeat, I think, over and over, and I just remember thinking like I'd never heard anything like that before, and it just, hearing female voices too, it made me feel like, oh, maybe one day I could do something like that. So definitely them, and obviously our queen, Avril Lavigne. I mean, our queen. I saw her live. Leandra and I went to the same show with our moms separately in like 2004, and she played drums. I was like, that's my queen. So yeah, I'd say that little mix there.
Was her playing drums, was that like a serious formative moment?
Well, so I was, how old would I have been? I think I was like, I would have been 8. So I think at the time, maybe I was like, whoa, that's the best drummer I've ever seen. Going back, not sure how good she actually was at drums. She's obviously an amazing singer and guitarist. But I think it was just cool seeing another girl behind the drum kit. And I'd never seen that before. So that was like very life-changing, I think, personally.
Who was your favorite drummer growing up?
Oh my God, that's a tough one.
Avril Lavigne.
Well, was it Avril Lavigne?
Was it Levon?
No, well, partially, but John Bonham has always been like a huge inspo. I guess his style of playing, the way he sits in the pocket and everything, just that's what I try to emulate when I play. Yeah.
Just so everyone knows too, Eliza's like renowned in our country as like the best drummer.
No,
This is what they say, everyone. This is not.
No, I
The
can
most
vouch.
solid.
I can vouch.
We're in our country.
In the country,
Hi.
I've heard,
You're
heard about it.
very, very, very good. The first day we wrote together, I didn't get to see you play live. And then the second time when I was in Toronto, you played live that day. And I was like, oh, this is like a drummer.
Oh, guys, thank you.
Did you like practice a lot. Like you're really. I know that's a basic question,
No,
but I mean it.
No,
like, you're really good.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I mean, I think I've always had music like within my family and my blood. My dad's an amazing musician, so I think I got that passed down, which has been a blessing because a drummer with not natural timing is very hard to play with. So yeah, I don't know. Sorry, can you repeat the question one more time? I like my brain.
How much
completely
did you
just shut down.
practice?
How much did I practice? Well, okay, so a couple years into being in the band, we all started getting pretty serious about lessons. So I started taking lessons and hated them. Truly, just hated them. It was a lot of like rudimentary stuff. I quickly sort of like got my skills up, and I was like, hey, screw with the lessons. I just want to like play with my friends, write songs. So after that, we just started writing together, and then I guess the playing got better because we were doing it every day. We were practicing.
You did go like
I went for
you went
a year
every
or two.
Single week.
Yeah. There was one summer,
and you went
this
every
was
other
when
day.
This summer did change us as a band. It was as soon as we got off school, we did every other day. We did 4-hour band practices, and then on the days in between, I did 3-hour drum lessons.
Yeah.
For the whole summer, and that was the summer we got really good live, I would say. So I guess I did practice.
I don't think I was in the band yet.
You weren't
so.
in the band yet.
No.
You
Not
guys
yet.
didn't get that.
She
yet.
skipped that one. She got to skip that, which she's lucky about. But
good on your own.
Yeah, it was a busy summer. But yeah.
I got grounded that summer. I remember I just played guitar the entire time.
And look how good you got.
Everything got taken away from me except that.
Yeah, so for any parents here, ground your kids. That's
that works.
Yeah. Do you remember your musical awakening?
I mean, for sure, it was also Avril Lavigne, and then also Kelly Clarkson. That was a big one for me. But honestly, it was my sister because... So Jordan started playing guitar a year before me, and I wanted to do everything that she did, naturally, which really pissed her off. She really didn't want me to be a part of it. And I was really, really shy as a kid. Like, I couldn't communicate with people. I would always hide behind her.
No, you couldn't talk to men, is what your dad told me.
It's true.
During the lessons, she would make him turn around, like the guitar teacher. He couldn't face her when she played.
Don't look at me. No.
I love that. Decentering men early on.
Yeah.
Early
From an early age. But my parents, because I couldn't do it by myself, they made Jordan and I do it together. So that's kind of how we got started doing all of this.
Yeah.
And you and I both were like, fuck learning songs.
We hated learning chords.
So
I
we
was
just
like, a B
started-
minor? Fuck that. Let's write something.
Bar chord?
B minor is the reason you quit guitar.
Yeah, B minor is the reason I quit. Never went back.
And
That was her 13th reason.
and then right after
Yeah.
that, we then got into kind of writing together.
Yes.
And we ended up recording an EP, just the two of us, when we were like 8 and 9. And
8 and 9.
Our main hit song off that was called Sisters.
Could you give us a snippet?
Oh, sing it.
Oh, God.
Do it.
Sisters, we're family. Live together, friends forever. It's guaranteed. Ooh.
Goosebumps.
I don't know.
And Kylie was the lead singer.
I was the lead singer.
You don't understand how rare that is. That
was
just
beautiful.
happened.
I have goosebumps.
I don't think it's available online anymore.
Oh, it's been scrubbed.
Don't
Yeah.
look it up.
It's no. I always think about this. Like, it's crazy, especially like with the whole Oasis culture coming back and like sibling bands being in vogue again. I guess they've always been in vogue. I was thinking about this, and I've never done a musical project without Kylie. Right. And I think that's like a very rare thing.
You never will.
And I never will.
Put it in
Tell her,
blood
girl.
right now.
No.
Jordan, do you remember your musical awakening?
Yes, but I don't know.
You can say it.
You better share it.
Oh.
Okay, I remember being 6 years old, having a bath.
Stop
And-
right there.
and Picture by Sheryl Crow came on. And
Great fucking song.
it's a really good song. There's also another artist.
No,
in
no,
the
there's
song.
not. No, there's not.
That's
No,
why
there's
she
not.
didn't want to say it.
But
To Cheryl.
Sheryl Crow is actually the first. The reason why I wanted to start being a musician, like I always loved Disney movies, and I loved like all the songs, like the princess ballads, and I loved musical theater a lot as a kid. But I remember the first like song that moved me where I was like, I want to be able to write a song like this. Even at that young age, I don't even know if that's exactly, I just wanted to be her, and I wanted to write about just loving hard. And I asked for a guitar for my birthday after I heard that song.
Wow.
And that was what started this whole thing for me. Yeah, that song.
I mean, Sheryl Crow's unbelievable.
Yes, she's so good. I also learned what a communist was from her. Thanks, Cheryl.
Thanks.
Wow. It's 6 years old in the math.
Yeah.
For me,
For
my mom had a piano at our house. So when I was 3, I was just like playing piano a lot and listening to a lot of music. I would say my holy trinity was Hanson, NSYNC, and the Gypsy Kings.
Wow.
Get them on a festival lineup. I would be there in a second.
Just those 3.
So I would just like dance around to that. But the first artist was Avril Lavigne that I wanted to be her. And maybe I wanted to be with her. I'm not sure. I'm a little sure. I love her. But she was playing guitar and piano, and I was taking piano lessons. I took piano lessons for like 12 years. So she was just like my idol. My first concert, that same one, I was 10, and I saw her on stage, and I just thought like that's what I want to be doing.
I think there's something special about seeing a woman hold a guitar for the first time. I remember when we were younger, like the Spice Girls and Christina and Britney were all having a moment, and then Avril Lavigne came on the scene, and it was kind of like seeing like a woman hold a sword, you know?
Yeah.
Like
She was dressing how I was dressing.
Right.
So I was like, cool.
And how you are dressing.
Yeah. Yes. We're back.
It is even like me seeing Paula Cole at the piano, there is just something about seeing people play instruments that the world has decided they shouldn't play. Yeah. That is really powerful, and you're all really fucking good at your instruments.
Thanks, Jen.
Really, really good.
Thank you.
So maybe your fans know this. I don't know, but so here we go. I know from writing with you guys that like obviously you are the lead singer, but you make sure that there's at least a song on the album that's from each person's point of view.
Yeah, I really wanted to do that with this record in particular. One, because it was a selfish reason a little bit, because I had just started a new relationship, and I was very nervous and apprehensive about exposing a relationship that was ongoing. Obviously, like when a relationship is dead, it's like all cards are on the table. I'll fucking set the room on fire. I'll expose everything and have no regrets. Yeah. But with the relationship that was like brand new, I was very protective. I was like, I mean,
you still wrote a song.
I still did it.
His name is literally on the record.
I'll get there in a second. I'll get to that in a second.
But I was really nervous. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to write about if I'm not going to write about this. Like, other than my new relationship, all I've done this year is like drink and eat salads in different cities. Like, I have nothing I can say. And then
the name of your memoir.
And then and then I was, I just sort of took a back seat and was just listening to my bandmates' conversation one day, and they were all going through some chaos, and I was like, oh, it would be really cool if, like, instead of writing about like myself, which everybody's already heard, if I focused on their perspectives and made sure like I got to showcase them. And I was thinking about it, I'm like, there's so many bands where you really only get to hear, like, no shade to Coldplay, but like Chris Martin isn't doing this with his band, and sorry, yeah. And
shade.
Their choice,
Fuck
no
them.
shade. No
Fuck
shade.
Coldplay.
But I was like, you're doing such a disadvantage to yourself by not sharing the experiences and voices and perspectives of like the other really interesting people in your group. Like being in a band is about a collection of people's experiences and a collection of people's sounds sort of working together. And it's strange to me that not a lot of bands don't showcase like the other members' perspectives.
No, I thought that was so. I was in a band for years, and I never wrote a song about anybody else.
You're a more talented writer than we are.
I was not interested. Yeah. And so when I saw that that this is what your process was, at least when I started hanging out with you guys, I thought that was so beautiful. So for the three of you, how does it feel to like have her singing your story. How does that?
I'm curious about this too.
Well, honestly, the first thought I had when, you know, the song that like it you know the song, it shares like my personal experience. I was like, oh, this is how Jordan feels all the time, like times a million. Like with the virality of Blame Brett and everything, like it just gave me literally the smallest taste of what she must feel all the time and how vulnerable she's got to be, and that there are other people on the other side of this that these songs are about. So that was kind of my first. I was like, oh, I have a lot of sympathy for, you know, what she has to deal with.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Definitely the same way.
I feel the same. With Blame My Ex, and when she was scared about writing about Brett and what that would do to him, I was like, fuck Brett, just put it out. Who cares? Hell yeah. Sick. I was so stoked. Now every song is kind of about my breakup, and my ex has since, like, unfollowed me and everything, hates my guts. And I'm like, oh, this kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard, you know, and it's sort of your responsibility as an artist is to sort of share your own personal experiences. I was watching the Robbie Williams movie, the one where he's played by a monkey. It's a brilliant film, actually.
I saw her crying on the flight to it.
I was like, this monkey's doing a better job than Timothée Chalamet as Bob Dylan.
Whoa. Shade.
Sorry.
Shade.
That's a statement.
Give the monkey the Oscar.
Listen, fuck Chris Martin.
Yeah.
Fuck Timothée Chalamet.
I don't care. You heard it first from me. But the monkey movie, they say something very profound about songwriting, which is songwriting has to cost something, like to make a really good.
You said this in an interview the other day. I didn't know you got it from the monkey.
I got it from the movie.
That's crazy. People have been
like, she's so well spoken.
I was like, she's so profound.
Articles have been quoting her on this. I'm like, wow.
Okay, plagiarism.
You know, I quoted.
Wow, a monkey said it.
I quoted Robbie Williams' monkey. Wow, in that interview, but I just think it's so true. And it costs something to the person who the song is about. It costs something to you to sort of relive those feelings and those experiences, and it costs something to share them, you know. But without that, you know, without that cost, you wouldn't get really good songs. So
It's you without telling our truth. What's the point of doing it?
Doing it.
Why write your own songs?
Yeah.
Just have people send you songs, and that's also totally fine.
totally fine.
I love to send people songs. If you're watching, I'll send you songs. But it's a stressful thing, but I think how cool on this album that you all get to feel that stress. But there's something so cathartic about writing about your own life.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Well, it can be painful, but it's also really freeing, and it also it's wonderful to share your story.
It's super cathartic.
Yeah.
I found that a lot of the things I couldn't say to my ex, I have put into the song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, listen and feel some remorse for how you treated me.
Period.
Speaking of very vulnerable lyrics, there's a lyric about loving someone's dog more than them.
No.
And that is her current relationship.
So that's what, before we came out, I said, wait, so you guys still together?
We are still together, surprisingly. He didn't break up with me immediately after hearing the song. I was so nervous to show him the song, too. I think I played it in the background once, so I was cooking dinner, and he's like, is this you? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, is that my name? I'm like, yeah.
He thinks it's a romantic song.
No, I think it's a romantic song. His reaction was, "This is kind of mean, but it's also very funny." And
Ryan's reaction?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Which it could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
It was a lyric, and I'm a lyrics first person. I hear lyrics before I hear anything. That bridge, where I'm going to paraphrase, but it's you said.
Sometimes I look into your eyes and think, let's break up. And then I pour another hefty drink and look at your dog. You said I love him more than you, and babe, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Poetry.
Hey, but that dog's my child. He's my baby, you know?
I love my dogs more than I almost said my mother, but I don't think that's true.
No.
But the dogs, but I know like I'm highlighting a funny lyric, but it really is about like the bravery of putting your own life out there for all of Canada to hear. Every hipster in America.
Yeah.
And it's really a wild thing to do.
I know.
And for now, all of you, for the whole band to have that experience is really cool. The fact that you guys highlighted each band member's story, I think is a really special thing that when I heard that you were doing that, I was like, oh, this is fucking cool.
Thank you.
And you came with the tea.
Yeah. And I got tea from people in their town about their own lives, and we wrote a song about it.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah. I think, are we close to Q&A, or am I good to ask another question?
I'm loving your questions.
Okay, great. But
But I want to hear everyone's as well.
No, we're gonna get to everybody's. Do not worry. Oh, you know what? This is more of a statement than it is a question. It's in my notes, and I'll just read my note. Last Girls at the Party is a smash hit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aw,
Smash
playing
it.
it tonight.
And by the way, I did not write it, so that's just me loving a song. I'm not promoting my own material. It's a smash hit. And the reason I want to bring that up is because it will turn into a question, I promise, which is in a pre-TikTok world where a label, a publicist, a manager could have all locked arms on that song and taken it to radio and all those things, it would already be a hit for the whole world because it is that good of a song. You guys wrote a perfect smash hit song.
Damn, thank you.
But in the new world of marketing, it's just you put music out and maybe it's 3 years later it's a hit. And maybe it's 10 years later it's a hit. But so in the new world of marketing, Last Girls at the Party should be a global smash in this very moment. However, the new world of marketing has also benefited you because Blame Brett went super duper viral.
Yeah.
So how are you guys processing and navigating a new world of marketing that has benefited you big time, but also is holding you back as it's holding our whole industry back?
Yeah, it is definitely really challenging to navigate. Actually, with that song, right before your president took away TikTok.
Not my president, girl. Not my president.
No. The president took away TikTok. We put a snippet of that song out, and then it was starting to go. But then at midnight, it stopped. And all TikTok went down. And then we tried to kind of, obviously that only happened for 24 hours, but it stopped the momentum on that song. So it was really interesting to see.
I think we also released it because we were like, fuck it, let's put something else out before TikTok goes away.
We were just posting it, basically.
Yeah.
But it is kind of interesting because obviously, you're posting stuff all the time and stuff is going to connect or it's not going to connect. And it feels like, your favorite artists are also struggling with that. It's like a thing where major artists can't get a song to go viral.
Major.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it completely controls the industry. But when it does work in your favor, it really works. And it's a way to, expose your music to so many fans that would never hear you.
Yeah.
And it's nice because it is fan driven.
Right.
When the people lock onto it, it's those are real people. It's not like a label or it's not like people in a boardroom.
It's not
it's
payola.
just people.
Not, yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword, and we're not gonna basically make music for TikTok, but we're gonna use it to our advantage and continue to post on it. It's also a way for us to showcase our personalities.
Yeah. I think the things that do really well on TikTok are all about being your authentic self, being silly, being odd, being subversive, maybe hitting a wrong note every once in a while. But I think a lot of artists go viral, in their bedrooms when they're just sort of being themselves, and it speaks to a lot of people, something just really natural speaks to a bunch of people. And then I think a lot of artists are trying to chase what they had at that authentic moment, and because they start trying to chase it,
it becomes
they never have another viral moment, because you can't create a viral moment. It has to come from a spontaneous, natural thing. And listen, I totally get that, because I think when we started writing this new record, I was so in my head about trying to recreate what happened with Blame Brett. And Blame Brett was, just me sort of self-therapizing myself. I know that's not a word. And it just, the viral TikTok was just our content girly Meg Moon just recording me singing the verse. And it just like spoke to people because it was like a natural thing, me just going through my breakup and going through heartbreak. And so you can't replicate that authentic thing. You'll never be able to. So the way you get around it is just by reverting back to like why you started making music in the first place, which is to make your friends laugh, to make yourself laugh, and to have fun. Right?
To let people know how much you love your dog.
And to
Yes. Totally.
I love you, Spud, if you're listening.
He's definitely listening.
Yeah.
A thing that I was so impressed about when writing with y'all is the guitar riffs are so memorable and so musical. What is one thing that you would like your fans here and your fans online to know about one of your collaborators, meaning your band members, that the fans might not know what each of you brings to the table as a songwriter, a performer, a producer?
Kylie always has little melodies in her head that just come out at random times. Like when we were writing Lesbian of the Year, she was hungover and asleep, but then she just like woke up like in a cold sweat, and just like sang this post-chorus thing that was like immediately in the song.
And then I went right back to sleep.
Right back to sleep. So she's a little genius in her sleep. She sent us voice memos while she's...
No, that one's terrible.
No.
I think I just sang like another song and I mumbled it and it's horrible. I sent it to them. I was like, I just wrote our next hit.
I got to compliment Leandra's guitar playing though, because she's incredible.
And she's self-taught pretty much.
She's self-taught, but I always, and I'm curious, Justin, because I always write things in my head first and then put it on the guitar, or I'll sing it out and then put it on the guitar, the bass, or whatever. But Leandra sort of puts an instrument in her hands and finds the music with her fingers.
I used to be really self-conscious, like going into sessions and stuff. No, I like that. Thank
Okay.
you. Powers in the fingers.
Powers in the fingers. I heard myself say it out loud.
And I like it. And it's true.
I was about to double down on it. I was like, nope, she's talking.
True.
She's talking.
It's true. We'd go into sessions like early on, and I don't hear things in my head. There's really not a lot going on up there. It is pretty empty.
But the fingers.
But the fingers, like literally, I now have the confidence. I know if I sit down at the piano or I put a guitar in front of me, it will just happen.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I don't hear it. It's just found. And it
you
fits
write
into
unbelievable guitar parts.
Thank you.
It's real. I'm the same. Lyrics will come to me just in thin air, but melodies, it's unless something is playing, it's not fucking happening.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's just different for everybody.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And one thing about Eliza is that she actually took a lot of like a leadership role on this album, and she ended up doing like a lot of the vocal coaching and like getting Jordan to do different takes on different parts of songs. And like obviously as a drummer, like, that's very different than what she does, but she's really, really good at that. Cool. And she ended up kind of like, like learning a lot from our producer, working with him, collaborating to kind of take charge, and it was like really inspiring to see, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
I would like to just reverse a little bit because everyone was so sweet, and I said, "Oh, Kylie was drunk and like woke up in a sweat." And she is such a great rhythm guitar player. I find it really hard to just strum an acoustic guitar. Like, I'm not good at that. Like, just having perfect rhythm, and you're like a metronome, and you just are so solid. I can't do that shit. And
Gus says I hold my pick wrong.
that's okay. So do I. And I love her very much.
I don't play the bass on the record, but
Wait,
that's
did
okay.
we say anything about Jordan?
No, you left Jordan out of it.
Jordan,
I don't play the bass.
Lead singers need love too. Come on.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
No, it's okay.
She's just a genius. You've heard her speak today. It's like, what is going to come out that little mouth?
I'm not sure.
She's a genius.
I mean, like earlier we were just talking about like having to put your own personal experiences into these songs and come up with these like lyrics, and when we all had our turns doing that, writing our own experiences on this record, it's like, you're like, how do you just come up with things like that out of like lyrics out of thin air like that? So honestly, watching Jordan come up with lyrics and melodies is really incredible to watch. As just an onlooker, I cannot do it. So
I just think about myself a lot.
that's okay. And it works for you.
You also do like the most incredible ad libs as well.
Yes.
Like things that you would not expect.
Yep.
They come out and you're like, I would never have put that there, but it's perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I feel so good right now.
I like this exercise. Warm fuzzies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
nice.
I said I was going to make this unhinged, but it's been pretty loving.
It's been pretty hinged.
No.
It's been pretty hinged. Let's get unhinged really quick. How gay is everyone in the room? No, okay. Just kidding.
See.
Woo!
Oh, very gay. Very gay.
right.
Great.
We're the single gays.
Okay. Okay. So speaking of how gay you all are, no. Does anyone have any questions? And okay, in the white hat, thank God it's not red. What is your question, darling?
Is it takes one to know one autobiographical, and which life is it about?
It's about me.
And your boyfriend.
And actually, no, I just started therapy finally. And I was realizing that a lot of the people that I was choosing to love were complicated and a little bit narcissistic. Sorry, Ryan. Again. Just outing him again. I have a type. I like very complicated people, and I realized maybe that's because I am also complicated and flawed, and so writing that song was sort of me trying to give myself a pat on the back for all of the people I've decided to date, and also realizing that I'm part of the problem. Yeah.
Very self-aware song. Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
Part of the problem is a great song title. Let's just put a pin in
Ooh,
that
yeah.
for the next
We'll
album.
circle back to that.
Yeah.
Circle back.
Yes, go ahead.
So, I became a fan 5 days ago.
Welcome.
Congratulations on the album. I have started listening to it.
Thank you.
By the way, the dog is probably never in a bad mood.
True.
But anyway, my favorite song on the album is Did I Say Too Much? And I know I'm not the general. Can you talk a little about how that song came about?
Yeah.
Oh, Leandra.
Yeah. So I was probably crying in a session one day.
We wrote it with our friend Sam, who's here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sam here?
Hi, Sam.
Hey, Sam produced that one with us and wrote with us. And also wrote Lesbian of the Year with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember the session because I think I was so heartbroken. It was very early on, and I just wanted to put all the pain into a song, but also be like, fuck you, why did you break my heart? But also, did I say too much too early on? I feel like I was kind of gaslighting myself. Did I ruin it by saying I love you too early and by putting so many feelings into that relationship? And I don't know. And then I feel like in the bridge, it's all of them kind of standing up for me in ways that I couldn't stand up for myself.
The record is, it's obviously a collection of our own personal experiences, but it's also how we feel about each other's relationships and each other's choices. And I really wanted to make sure that Leandra realized that she was being gaslit and was being kind of treated really badly by this girl. And the bridge is sort of us uplifting her and reminding her that she's worthy of love despite her loving really hard and loving complicated people, that she's worthy of a partner who treats her with respect and gives her the love that she deserves.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
My dad and I saw you guys at Coachella a few months ago.
Hi.
But what was the behind the scenes of performing at Coachella?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Oh, no.
I was and thank God you said performing and not the behind the scenes of the rest of the day.
Do you want to go?
No,
You are the craziest
take it away.
one.
Take it away.
It was
Performance.
It was really cool. It was it felt very special. Obviously, Coachella was sort of a bucket list item for the band, and it was really cool to sort of be amongst so many of the most talented and inspiring artists like of the year, and I think it felt kind of like summer camp because we were all just bewildered that we were all there and in this hot, beautiful place amongst so many famous people. It can be no, it was sort of it was just a very surreal experience though. I felt very pinched. I felt like pinching myself the whole time.
I think we were all so nervous too because it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's being streamed and you know how many people are watching and it's like, oh my God, don't fuck up. Yeah, but it was
you get 2 goes at it.
you got
know?
2 tries.
Weekend.
You got
Yeah.
2 weekends. But honestly, both shows were super fun. The first weekend was very hot. It was like over 100. But no, everything went really well. I think we were all just like literally so fucking
We were
nervous.
really nervous the first weekend.
Yeah.
But we had our 2 friends come on stage with us.
Yeah, shout out to our friend Veronica who just got added to
SNL.
SNL.
Yeah.
First Canadian since Norm Macdonald.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
And she flipped too.
And
Yeah,
Jeffers.
and G.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made
We're
a
just
lot of
chilling.
we like hung out with a lot of like friends, like people people that we had known of but never met before. So it was cool in that way too.
We got to meet Charlie XCX.
Charlie
Yeah.
XCX. Yeah.
Kylie is obsessed with Charlie XCX, and after she met her, she went to the bathroom and cried for 45 minutes.
Kylie never gets starstruck, but she was shaking and crying. Yeah, it was fun.
I saw someone in the
I wanted to talk about Lesbian of the Year, specifically the vibe of it in relation to your discography. Going back to Late Show, like Highway 6, and like Orpheus, and Edge of the Earth, and Blame My Ex. Like, there's always one song, one Beaches song that is, you know.
We call it the Lee and Jode song. Like it's
Like
generally
slower.
very ethereal, very synth forward.
Yeah, but that's very much Sam came
Yes.
in with that vibe. And we
Yes.
just loved it. And it felt different, but it also felt like something we really wanted to have on the album.
Mm-hmm.
He gets us.
We had different references for that too, like the Eurythmics. I'm pretty sure is what we
Yeah.
were going
Yeah.
for. Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we were all there. No one was asleep, right? Yeah, we were all very, very present. But
we
it
lived-
was just sonically like we wanted to. I think it was also like kind of one of the last songs that we did.
Yeah.
So we figured like maybe we should just try something a little bit different, and we ended up just like absolutely loving it. We were obsessed with it, and as soon as we wrote that song, we were like, we have to put it out, even though it does sound a little bit different.
But it's very heartfelt, so it makes sense
Very
that it's a ballad and
Yeah.
tugs at the heartstrings. And I think the vibe that Sam had really fit with
Yeah.
it.
But it's like a ballad, but you could find a way to like dance to it in a weird way.
You could.
Yes.
In a weird way. And we have.
And we have.
Leandra played Lesbian of the Year during our DJ sets, but like sped up by
Speed
like
it up, baby.
It was a remix.
Sam, you would hate it.
Oh, Sam would hate it.
never
Sam sent it to us.
Did he?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We have time for one more question. So who can promise me they have the most unhinged question?
Come on, be
Make it
confident,
unhinged.
queen. Be
Make it
confident.
unhinged.
Okay, a lot of people put their hands down. I respect that. Okay,
Unhinged.
come on, unhinged, go.
What's your favorite cocktail?
Oh, good one.
a dirty martini, but filthy.
Just an Aperol Spritz. Does that count? Is that okay? I'm Italian. Is that okay?
God. Basic.
Dirty martini as well.
Extra dirty dry vodka martini. It's very specific.
We are all
No
the
vermouth for me.
We're all the same, Leandra.
I like beer. I don't know.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so do not go anywhere because there's going to be a performance. There's a performance happening.
Yay.
So do not go anywhere. Just imagine you're having a dirty martini, and these brilliant, brilliant human beings will be right back.
Thank you so
you.
much, Justin.
Thanks, guys.